Have you ever wondered why the exact video you didn't even know you wanted suddenly shows up on your YouTube homepage? You weren't searching for it. You didn't ask for it. Yet there it is, pulling you in, making you click. And before you know it, you've spent hours watching video after video. That isn't luck. That's not chance. That's the result of one of the most powerful recommendation systems ever built. And once you understand how it works, you'll see YouTube in a completely different way. So stay with me until the end, because we're going to break down the hidden system that chooses what you watch, why you watch it, and how it keeps you hooked longer than you ever planned. Let's start with the feeling. Picture yourself opening YouTube at night just for one quick video. You tell yourself it's just a 5-minute break. But then one video leads to another, and suddenly an entire hour has disappeared. Why does this happen? It's because YouTube doesn't want you to simply visit. It wants you to stay. And the more you stay, the more videos you watch, the more ads you see, and the more money YouTube makes. But for that to happen, the recommendations have to feel personal, almost as if the platform knows you better than your friends. And in some ways, it does. At the heart of YouTube's recommendations is data. Every action you take is recorded. When you click on a video, that's data. When you skip one after only a few seconds, that's data. When you watch something to the end, that's gold. YouTube is constantly watching how you watch. Imagine walking into a library with millions of books. A librarian follows you, quietly noting every shelf you stop at, every book you pick up, every page you turn. After just a few visits, that librarian can predict with shocking accuracy what book you'll want next. That's what YouTube's algorithm does, except instead of books, it's billions of videos and viewers. But here's where it gets more fascinating. YouTube doesn't just track what you personally do, it also looks at people like you. If millions of viewers with habits like yours loved a certain video, chances are you'll love it too. On YouTube, this happens instantly and constantly. The platform is always grouping people into invisible clusters, like secret tribes of viewers, and whatever entertains one tribe member is offered to the rest. Now let's peel back another layer. You might think YouTube simply looks at keywords in titles or tags to decide what a video is about. But it goes much deeper. YouTube studies the thumbnail, the description, the transcript of what's said in the video, even how people react in comments. All of this forms a complex fingerprint. So when you watch a video about space, YouTube doesn't just file it under space. It notices if it's about black holes, if the style is fast-paced, if viewers your age finish it, and if it sparks comments. That fingerprint tells the system exactly who else might want to see it. And here's a quick story. Imagine two videos, both about cooking pasta. The first has a blurry thumbnail, a confusing title, and viewers usually stop halfway. The second has a colorful thumbnail, a clear title, and most people finish it, or even rewatch parts. Both are about pasta. But guess which one YouTube will recommend? Not the one with the fancy recipe, but the one that people actually enjoy to the end. Because YouTube doesn't reward what a video claims to be. It rewards how it makes people act. That's why watch time is king. Not views, not clicks, watch time. If a video keeps people watching, it rises. If it makes people leave quickly, it disappears. Think of YouTube like a stage with thousands of performers. Each video steps into the spotlight. If the audience stays, claps, and asks for more, the spotlight grows brighter. If they walk out, the spotlight fades. This invisible competition happens every second, with your attention as the prize. But it doesn't stop there. YouTube has different recommendation zones. The homepage greets you with a mix of things it thinks you'll like. Then there's the sidebar, the suggested videos while you're watching something. That's YouTube saying, if you liked this, you'll love this next. And finally, there's search. But even there, results aren't just about relevance. They're shaped by what YouTube thinks will keep you watching. It doesn't just care about answering your question. It cares about holding your attention. Sometimes YouTube tests you. Have you noticed a video that looks completely different from your usual interests? That's not an accident. That's YouTube experimenting, throwing you a curveball to see if it can expand your tastes. If you ignore it, the system learns and moves on. But if you click and enjoy, suddenly you're introduced to a whole new rabbit hole of content. This is how people go from one random music video to becoming obsessed with history documentaries, or from a single fitness clip to endless health recommendations. YouTube is like a friend who's always trying to guess what else you might secretly enjoy. But with great power comes responsibility. YouTube's recommendation system has been criticized. By maximizing watch time, it can sometimes push extreme or sensational content because that keeps people hooked longer. Imagine a buffet where the tastiest food is also the unhealthiest. People keep piling their plates, but it's not always good for them. YouTube has faced pressure to balance engagement with responsibility, tweaking the algorithm to avoid spirals into harmful or misleading content. So, behind the scenes, engineers are constantly adjusting the recipe, like chefs tasting the soup and adding more salt or less spice to keep it balanced. And then there's personalization at a scary level. Did you know YouTube can predict what you'll watch before you even know you want it? It's because of massive data on billions of viewers. If a video starts trending among people who watch the same video you just did, chances are it will show up for you too. It's a domino effect. One viewer falls into a video, others follow. And suddenly it's everywhere. That's how small creators sometimes explode overnight. The system notices patterns before humans do. Now pause for a moment. YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world, behind Google, and it handles more than 1 billion hours of video watched every day. That means the recommendation system isn't just choosing entertainment. It's shaping culture. It decides which songs become hits, which creators rise, which ideas spread. The algorithm is the invisible editor-in-chief of the modern world. And it edits not with scissors, but with suggestions. But don't think it's unbeatable. As powerful as it is, it still depends on simple human behavior. If you want to influence your own recommendations, you can. Every time you like a video, leave a comment, or watch something to the end, you're training the algorithm. You're teaching it what to feed you next. It's like training a dog. Reward what you like, ignore what you don't, and over time, it will fetch exactly what you want. The question is, are you training it, or is it training you? Let me give you a scenario. You watch one video about mysteries of the universe. YouTube notices you finished it, so it suggests another. You watch that one too. Suddenly, your homepage is full of astronomy and science channels. Within a week, you feel like space exploration is the hottest topic in the world. But in reality, it's only hot in your bubble. This is called the filter bubble effect. YouTube creates a personalized world where your interests seem bigger than they are because that keeps you engaged. It's like living in a hall of mirrors where everything reflects your own tastes back at you. Now here's the twist. Despite all this complexity, the recommendation system is not one giant brain. It's actually a collection of smaller systems working together. One part generates a pool of possible videos for you. Another ranks them based on what it thinks you'll love most. Then another filters out harmful or repetitive content. The end result is what you see. It's like a factory line where raw ideas are shaped, polished, and delivered in the exact order to make you click. And here's a curious detail. Every time you refresh your homepage, the list changes. That's because the system is alive, constantly updating, rethinking, recalculating. It's never static. It's always learning, always predicting. Imagine a weather forecast that updates every second, adjusting as new data flows in. That's how YouTube decides what deserves your attention at this very moment. So the next time you sit down and see that irresistible video staring at you, remember what's happening. A vast network of machines and mathematics just fought over which video to show you, all in a fraction of a second, all to keep you watching longer. It's not magic, it's design. But it feels like magic because it works so well. Now here's where I challenge you. Pay attention to the videos YouTube serves you this week. Ask yourself, is this what I really wanted? Or what the system wanted me to want? Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell me the strangest recommendation you've ever gotten. And if you want to keep learning about the hidden forces shaping our everyday lives, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Because the story of YouTube's recommendations isn't just about videos. It's about you, your choices, and the invisible system guiding them every single day.